Hi, boys and girls. It is rare that I have Bubble up here. So I'm going to take advantage of this, okay? Bubble doesn't sit up. She likes to lie down. So now that she's kind of waking up, I'm going to make sure that I film her. Right, Bubba? Right, the Bubba? The sweet Bubba? Yeah. She wants to go to sleep. Just cuddling time with the Bubba. Click, clack, moo. Cows that type. Have you ever heard of a cow who can type? No, this one can. By Doreen Cronin. Pictures by Betsy Lewin. Okay, let's begin. Click, clack, moo. Cows that type. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown in the background. He heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk, no eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown in the background. He heard them. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type. Hens on strike. Whoever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the duck. Click, clack, crack. Click, clack, crack. Clickety, clack, crack. The end. Whoever heard of cows and ducks that could type? But boys and girls, there are a lot of amazing stories about dogs that can count and horses that can spell names. According to Human Animal Connection website, the world's most educated horse was Jim Key, who was born in 1889. He could count to 30, could add and subtract, move the hands of the clock and tell the correct time. He also knew the alphabet and would select letters from his special board to spell words and common names. He once beat 6th graders in a spelling contest, as he was the only one who could correctly spell words like constitution, physics, and the name Isaac. He could answer yes or no questions, would express political opinions, and insisted he was a Democrat, even when meeting Republican presidents. He's such a cute horse. Jim could write his first name on a chalkboard, but didn't much like the taste of chalk, so he preferred to place his letters on his special board. Jim Key was a colt with crooked, spindly legs who could barely walk. Everyone told his owner, Doc Key, he should put the young horse out of his misery. But as a self-trained veterinarian, Doc Key used Keystone, a liniment he had created, and other healing methods, including letting the crippled horse sleep next to him in his house. Jim Key healed into a very strong and elegant horse. The bond and the love between them were very strong. And Jim Key followed the doc around like a dog. If your parents allow you to do so, get a pet and spend time with your pet and teach him to do things. Doc Key did. He nurtured the sick, lame horse into an amazing creature who knew how to read, how to communicate. We don't want your pets to do that. You don't have to do that. Just enjoy being with your pet. It's enough. You don't have to go through all that hardship in training. But dogs and cats are very brilliant animals. They can do many tricks if you invest your time in them. So when there's a time when you are lonely, your pets will keep you company as well. They will keep you warm at nighttime, and they give you comfort and companionship and cheer you up when you feel down. So find a nice pet if your parents allow you. Train them to do things. It's not impossible what these animals can do. I've seen them. Go to the nearest animal shelter, and if somebody doesn't come and adopt them, they will put these animals to sleep. And again, if your parents allow you, boys and girls, go to the nearest shelter and rescue an animal. And maybe in return, they will rescue you. Well, have a blessed day, boys and girls. Make your New Year's resolution and stick to it. And I will see you in your next adventure. Bye-bye.